the planet. It doesn't mean that that planet is becoming villain to you. No. That influence of the planets, the rays, radiance of the planets are coming to the earth. I don't deny it by the complete calculation. The position of planets, by seeing them, an astrologer can predict the phalas. But when you learn Vedanta, there's a beautiful truth is when you are learning Vedanta, the Saturn planet will become very friendly to you. I have seen, many people, when the 7.5, we call it a Sade Sati, or we call it Ashtama Shani, or Ardha Ashtama Shani, or Janma Shani. So whatever the Shani, wherever he exists, it doesn't matter. Shani is your Padhakadipati, or Marakaha, or Sadhakaha. So you never worry about planetary positions, just you surrender to Lord. That itself enough, because this Bhayankara Rupam will definitely protect you. You have to have the perception. You have to accept. So anything happens in the form of tragedy, you just hand it over. You just surrender to Lord Himself, because that is unavoidable. So when you surrender slowly, therefore in this place people lose bhakti. And this is not the sequence, just Arjuna is expressing his experience. He is not thinking that whether it is right or not, just whatever the mind experiences, he is putting into the words. He says, Tvam pravya thithantaratma swam Drashtva tvam nabhasprasham deeptam anekavarnam vyatananam deepta vishalanetram drashtva pravyatithantaratma dhritim na vindami shamam cha vishno. In the previous words he said, by seeing you who is touching the sky and who is endowed with tusk out of your mouth, and that too piercing tusk. This is a kind of experience he never had in his lifetime, because all the tragedy, when it happens, it's unexpected. When you get up early morning, we would like to have a good day. So some of the days become black day. Again, you should prepare yourself. But for a spiritual person, there is no good day, there is no bad day. Every single minute he surrenders in front of Lord alone. That is the attitude we have to accept. He says, Kalanala Sannibhamni, which are like the fire of dissolution. The dissolution is talked in the Upanishads. The science also defines the dissolution. When will it happen? And some of the religions say judgment day. In our scriptures, there is no judgment day. Every single minute is a judgment minute. So judgment is given. That's what your karma phala. When you do something, you have to enjoy that. And this dissolution is what? It is taking place every second. Your cells are becoming decay. They are rejuvenated. And new cells are originated. That is what a pralaya and a srishti. This kala nala sannibhani, which is in the form of Agni, fire, that which is the time's principle. Because the time principle eats every single creatures. No creature in this world exception for that time's principle. Disho na jane labhecha na sharma. So when I look at your mouth, I become frightened. I just not able to find the directions, quarters. I forget myself. My dishas means the directions. I lose my consciousness. I lose my understanding about my existence. And labhechana sharma, I lose my tranquility. I lose my peace. Prasida devesha jagan nivasa, oh abode of the universe, please protect. I surrender you. Now in these two verses, the Arjuna's mind, so when it had the bad experience, by seeing that, Arjuna wants to come out of it, but he is not able to come out. Bhagavan is not going to leave him, whether he likes or not, he wishes or not, he will keep insisting the teaching. That's what life, whether you love or not, you like or dislike, the events, incidents keep taking place. If you are afraid of tragedy, if you are afraid of terrible things in your life, you cannot lead your life. Because we want to live with one side, it's not possible. Then what should we do, Swamiji? Just have a darshan, understanding. Darshan means in this place understanding everything is Ishvara. You surrender to Him. When you surrender, the tragedy will also be converted. The tragedy, you will undergo that, but you won't be affected by the impact of the tragedy, any tragedy. And finally, what? You are not going to die at all. Your body will leave you. That doesn't mean it is a death. The Vedanta is not completed with the 11th chapter. 11th chapter gives the vision to accept. Finally, the meaning of Vishwarupa Darshana is to understood as the acceptance. It's a complete acceptance of your nature and the nature of the nature. That's all. You should accept. But you also should be very careful with your realizations. So if you are disturbed by seeing the tragedy in your life like Arjuna is totally disturbed. That's what he is expressing. I am disturbed. Pravyatithantaratma. Not only Arjuna, every one of us, when you go to temple, I have seen many people, they kept on going to the temples for years, like 30, 40 years. So after a small tragedy, they stopped going and they converted themselves to other religion. So I'm not blaming them. This is lack of understanding. Our society should have the proper understanding of the scriptures. So when, some of you people may not like when these shlokas are coming, talking about something terrible, attitude means a form of Lord Krishna. So why Krishna is talking all these things? Is it needed? Yes, it's needed because he was in the battlefield. In the same way we are in the battlefield. Our battlefield is Kurukshetra, is this body alone. In this body you have to live. You have to live means what? You have to succeed. You have to succeed with your karma phala. Every second we have to go through our karma phala. That going through is karma phala, I tell you, very, 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 very difficult. Unless until you accept the fact of the universe, for you the life becomes threatening factor. Only the understanding of Ishvara in complete form, in 100%, then alone you can be a great bhakta. You have to convert yourself as a great bhakta. Therefore, after Vishwarupam alone, Bhakti Yoga is kept by Vyasaji. Because he knows. So when you see the tragedy, your bhakti will run away. You lose your bhakti. Because the bhakti which is constructed only on the belief system, it cannot exist. The bhakti must be also supported by the realization of self, the realization of the fact of the universe. What is the fact of the universe? Consciousness. That consciousness which is in the form of Lord Mahavishnu. The consciousness which can be any Lord of Sanatana Dharma. The consciousness is given that much important. Why? Because that will protect you from your death. Therefore I tell you, so when you study this, just you see and you just imagine. The long back, one brahmachari was there. He passed away because his body was kept in the ashram. When I was sitting nearby that body, I just looked at his face. The face was very silent enough, but in my mind something was going on. I was just thinking what is going on in my mind, because I was not able to judge whether it was fear or it was anxiety. It's like a discomfort. I was not having a proper figurative sense, the feeling which I had. And after a week, so we burned, he was cremated in the ashram itself. I started going to that place and started speaking with him. I felt very relief. Then I learned this mind has got this tendency, it wants to keep contact with the person. The mind is dependent on physical gross system. It wants to communicate. When I spoke, and I got a little bit of relief. Then after a few days I can bring back to my normal condition. So that mind goes abnormal condition because of what? Lack of realization, lack of training. In the same way, in the life also, we have to realize the God in proper manner, I mean 100%. That's what these shlokas are teaching us. Therefore, when you read, you realize these verses, please you keep your mind very open and attentive, because Krishna alone speaks in this way. Upanishad never talks, because Vishwarupa Darshanam only exists in the Bhagavad Gita. It's very special. Next words, Ami chatvam dhritarashtrasya putraha sarve sahaiva vanipala sanghaihi bhishmadrona sota putrastathasau sahasmadiyairapi yodhamukhyaihi. Now Arjuna got one more understanding, so he could see what is going to happen in future. So all these kings who were in front of him, he could see all were entering into Bhagavan's mouth. It was different kind of experience. So he did like that, and he started looking again. So the scene was appearing in front of him. So all these people, Dhartarashtrasya putraha, means all the sons of Dhritarashtra, and all the kings who were hosting him, not only him, Bhishma, Drona, and all these extra people, everybody was entering into the mouth of Bhagavan. Now he becomes more terrified what is going on. We will continue that from next day. Tomorrow. Harihi Om. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Rama राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। తందనానా పురి తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా 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 పురి తందనానా బల తందనానా బ్రహ్మమొకటే శ్రీహరి అంతరాత్మ అందరికి శ్రీహరి అంతరాత్మ రెండులో జంతువుల మీద ఒకటే అందరికి శ్రీహరి అంతరాత్మ ఏడులో జంతువుల మీద ఒకటే అందరికి శ్రీహరి అంతరాత్మ హరి అంతరాత్మ శ్రీహరి అంతరాత్మ తందనానా తందనానా పురి తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా బ్రహ్మమొకటే పరం బ్రహ్మమొకటే పరం బ్రహ్మమొకటే పరం బ్రహ్మమొకటే తందనానా తందనానా పురి తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా నిజారాజు నిర్జంచుండునొకటి అంటే నీవైరు నిరుడనరియునొకటి నిజారాజు నిర్జంచుండునొకటి అంటే నీవైరు నిరుడనరియునొకటి మెడైన బ్రాహ్మణుడు మెంటు భూమి ఒకటి చటాలుడొండేని సరి భూమి ఒకటి మెడైన బ్రాహ్మణుడు మెంటు భూమి ఒకటి చటాలుడొండేని సరి భూమి ఒకటి సరి భూమి ఒకటి సరి భూమి ఒకటి బ్రహ్మమొకటే పరం బ్రహ్మమొకటే పరం బ్రహ్మమొకటే తందనానా తందనానా పురి తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా బల కడునీరు ఉడునీరు ఉడన సులత మునీర బలయు ఎనునుడొకటి కడునీరు ఉడునీరు ఉడన సులత మునీర బలయు ఎనునుడొకటి కడుపుని జనమా పంచములను సరిగా గదిలో శ్రీరంగేశ్వరు కడుపును ఎనమా పంచములను సరిగా గదిలో శ్రీరంగేశ్వరుడు ఒకటి శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడు శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడు ఈశ్వరుడు ఈశ్వరుడు వెంకటేశ్వరుడు శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడు ఒకటి తందనానా తందనానా పురి తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా బల తందనానా செடியாய வல்வினைகள் தீர்க்கும் செடியாய வல்வினைகள் தீர்க்கும் திருமாலே கோயிலில் வாசல் அடிய